Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Major X issue number 1. Just get the book. Review's over. I'm joking. Ish. Let's start talking about this book, dude. This is sick. So, Rob Liefeld is the writer and penciler. Liefeld with Adalesco Corona and Dan Fraga are on inks. Romulo Fayaro Jr. does the colors. VC's Joe Sabino does the letters. Rob Liefeld and Romulo Fayaro Jr. does the cover art. Wells Portosio and Romulo Fayaro Jr. does the variant cover. Okay. Holy crap. Liefeld is back, dude, and he's good in all the best and worst ways imaginable. And even the worst ways, it's like, I just miss the guy. You know what I'm saying? I miss seeing this dude writing some X books, some X-Force type books. You know what I'm saying? So I like, my heart could not be more filled with joy at seeing the dude back. We got a brand new character, Major X. His identity is revealed at the end. I am the wrong channel to go to if you're looking for full spoilers. I'm just trying to get you, hyped or my whole purpose of doing comic book reviews is to get you to either want to read the comic book or to give you an idea of what's in it so that maybe you could stay away from it. Maybe you can save yourself a couple of dineros, in these times where it's tight. It's tight, like almost, not quite, but, almost Great Depression era, as long as you're not living in the Dust Bowl. Yeah, dude, this was a great comic book. What do you call it? This cat shows up. There's also a new version of Deadpool in here, Dreadpool. And this is the version of Deadpool that Liefeld originally intended when the character showed up. Granted, he brings the regular Deadpool, the current Deadpool in to show that he's got no hard feelings. I'm telling you, man. Liefeld is the kind of guy who could, he could take some lumps. I know there's people who just trash him, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody deserves to be trashed necessarily, but, I could see somebody wanting to, sling a little mud here and there or something. I get it. As long as that's all you're doing, and as long as it's not literal mud. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Get that cleaning bill, you'll understand. But, Liefeld is one of those few people who's willing to take a risk like nobody else will. Granted, I'm also saying this in the presence of X-Men number 15, which was a sick comic book. Wow. You want to talk about some changes. You want to talk about some permanent change. That's the book. But in this book, man, we get new characters, new descendants, if you will, a new alternate universe, not just a future universe, an alternate future universe, genuinely, where characters are different, very different. This was sick. Look, the X references, if you guys are watching The Gifted, I haven't had the chance to watch a single episode of season 2 yet because it comes out on Tuesdays. Oh crap, it would have just came out today. I just don't have the time to sit there and watch these TV shows also. But I know that every episode it's X something, extension, exterminated, Terminator X, whatever they're doing, Terminator, say, what's my name, DJ? What do you call it? This is kind of one of those where it's just, it's like, oh my God, enough with the X names. It's so played out, just in this book alone. Just in this book alone. There are moments in here where you see that the character has these little wings on the side of his head, right? You'll see that inside the book too. You'll also see plenty of scenes where it looks like ain't nobody, nope, he doesn't have the wings anymore. What happened? What happened? Major X fights Cable, Deadpool, Dreadpool, and Wolverine in this. A couple more people show up too. This is the beginning of the not the New Mutants, the X-Force. There's some serious time travel going on in here. You got to pay attention to the what is it? The voice recordings. What the hell does he call it in here? The notes, traveler's log entries. Look at the numbers in there too. See if that doesn't ring any bells. All important years. But so a different kind of captain's log. But there's where does Major Domo get his sword from? Interesting. There is so much awesomenity in this. Yes, I made up that word, shut up. So much awesomenity in this. You got to get the book. All right? If you're not a Liefeld fan, first, I don't know how that's possible, but maybe you won't like this book because all of the tropes are in here. Everything is in here. Boom, boom, boom. It's all thrown in here, dude. If he's overbearing for you or something, oh well, this ain't the book for you. But other than that, just let the craziness wash over you. Because by the time you get to the end, I can almost promise you, you will not be able to wait 2 weeks for the next issue. Yes, in 2 weeks. Thank God. This is not going to be a monthly comic book. I'm glad this is going to be coming out faster. I need to know what happens in the next issue, man. Wow. Anyway, guys, if that wasn't influencer enough, I don't know what else is. Really good book. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.